I finally got on the line with somebody through Disney, and here is the catch. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Here I am with another Disney video. You guys know how much I love Disney, and unfortunately, this video is not going to be on the conversation of the happiest of Disney things. You guys have already heard the news, and if not, go to my Instagram. Make sure to add me because I am always updating everyone on anything Disney. Every park and resort has been closed.
Spring break ending early. Disney World and most theme parks in Florida closing Sunday evening.
Now here I am, just like millions of other people all around the world, sitting on a reservation that we might not be able to use. Now currently we still have our May reservations for the mid of May. We are hoping everything could be great and cleared out by then, but we are also trying to be realistic. We do have a little boy, and even though he's not an infant, he's still a baby, and I wouldn't want him to get sick at any point in time. So we are reconsidering going in May, even if the parks open.
You know, I wasted everyone's money, I wasted everyone's everything, and I feel bad.
But since yesterday, they came out with their official first deal since they closed the parks, which is basically you'd be getting a free dining plan if you had to cancel your current reservations in a specific time frame, obviously, that they state. We happen to fall within those dates, so we're trying to see if I cancel these reservations, will I be able to go in September, save money, and get free dining? Or am I just digging myself up in a hole because I won't be saving the money I'm saving for basically not having to pay for Maverick yet? So I'm currently on the phone. It has literally been the biggest hassle to get on the phone with anybody at Disney. I think number one, because everybody's trying to change their reservations or cancel them, or they've all heard about this great freaking deal and everyone is trying to modify their reservations. Now, to be able to snag those reservations after this promo came out, I'm not sure. I'm actually still on hold. It's been 2 hours. My call dropped and now I called back and I've been on hold for, drum roll please, 53 minutes and 24 seconds. I can kind of feel that they're possibly gonna be continuing to bring out deals and freebies just because Disney has lost just so much money for being closed during this time. So I'm sure they're gonna want to do whatever it takes to bring people in. There are a few things that I do worry about with each trip. Number one, our May trip. This could be possibly a trip that can come out to be a mistake. With the parks opening up very close to the date of May, you're kind of playing with those dates of even being able to go, and if you go, will everything be running properly? I mean, the parks have never been closed down for this amount of time. Usually their rides are on a constant spin and go, and this has been the first time that they've probably been on standstills for a long time. Things are gonna have to be verified and checked that they're working as properly as they need to for Disney. I know this whole fear of having to go get infected with anything at this point is something parents and anybody out there could worry about, but I do feel people are going to be just crawling in that MF as soon as they have an opportunity to go. With our May trip, I also worry about what restaurant locations are going to be opened up, what restaurant locations are going to have the staff that they need to bring out all the items as great as they usually do. Are character dinings ever gonna be the same? And if they are gonna be the same, will they be the same by May? It's just a curiosity, and it is a concern because you put down a lot of money on your reservations and you don't want a penny to go to waste. I know that they also have to hire cast members back, especially the DCP program cast members. I'm so sorry that that had to happen to you guys. It truly is heartbreaking because you guys are a majority of the chunk of people who also come out here and make dreams come true for us, like regular folks in the real world that really need that pick-me-up. Now, the concerns that I have for September. Number one, the prices of the reservations. I was able to find a few dates that actually look around the same price as what we were already paying in May. Not all the dates are that cheap. I'm trying to not have to spend more money. If anything, I want to save money. Another thing that I worry about September is the fact that we won't be able to get any of the well-worth dining reservations that I've been really wanting to hit up. Topolino's Terrace is one, Ohana for breakfast is another, Beauty and the Beast for lunch. Those are a little tough. And 180 days ahead of time is what's going to save you to snag those reservations. Now, another thing that I worry about for September is the fact that our fast passes, I am so worried. I want to make sure that I snag the fast passes that I did this year. There's specific rides that I really want to get on with Daddy, and it would be such a super awesome idea to be able to get on some of them with Mavi. Now that is a pro for September. He might be able to be tall enough to get on some of the rides that are a little riskier, you know? Last, you can say one and two things because they come from the same category, which is Maverick, that worries me about September is May 23rd is when our official date to renew our annual pass comes. Now, we already decided we will most likely be renewing the annual pass because they do not recharge you that deposit. It is a steal deal, especially because we don't pick the most expensive option of the annual pass. We're trying to save money when we go to Disney here, not hate it because it's too expensive. So that puts us in a little bit of a predicament because Maverick is going to definitely be 3 by September. I already called and I verified. So if you're doing this the right way, or the nice way, you would have to pay for your child to get their own park ticket or an annual pass to be able to go into the parks. He will also need to get a dining plan if Daddy and I will be getting a dining plan because he is already 3. They will not count it as if it's his birthday in May. So that adds a little bit more on that price range. But since this deal came out, if I can snag these dates in September, we will all be able to get a free dining plan. Here's the thing, since we're staying at a Disney Valley resort, we're only possibly going to be able to get quick service, which is okay with me. We just have to pay the added amount to be able to get the table service, but we'll all be able to get a freebie on the dining plan. I mean, if that's not a deal, then I don't know what the F is. So we're gonna be looking into that. I'm on hold. I wanna be able to make sure to get all the details and make sure that our option that we chose, our package, is one that gets this freebie. Hopefully it does. So with our dining reservations, our fast passes, our resort reservations, our everything in-room celebration idea thing that I came up with, all of these things that I planned ahead of time just might have been a waste because we don't know if we're gonna be doing May. And we are a little bit worried about it. We are trying to be hopeful and we are keeping an open mind. One thing that we have decided to do is go ahead and see if this is a well-worth deal for us to snag right now, especially because I'm very sure they're gonna be bringing out a hell of a lot more deals for everybody to snag as the time goes on. We are going to go ahead and put a deposit. If it's a well-worth deal, we're gonna discuss it as a couple and decide what is our best option and the safest idea for us to move forward with for our birthday trip. So the great thing is we're not canceling our trip. We're just looking at rescheduling it if May is not even a possibility. Thank you guys so much for stopping by my channel. Please make sure to subscribe and at least thumbs up this video for me. Make sure to stay tuned as we go through this whole coronavirus situation so that I can be able to show you guys if we go on this trip in May or September, and when we go, what kind of a quality trip are we going to be getting? Are we wasting our money for May? Are we losing a great deal for September? We don't know. Okay, everyone, so it's a few minutes literally after I finished recording the video that I'm literally posting right now. And I finally got on the line with somebody through Disney, and here is the catch. If we want to get that free dining plan, we would have to pay 2 days worth of tickets per person going into the park so we can get the free dining plan. But what they will do is apply that money to what you're paying for your annual pass whenever you're renewing it. So this is obviously going to be a discussion between Daddy and I. I don't know if we're going to take that jump, but stay tuned and we'll find out.